Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we've got another dose of Dismal Disney for you. We're going to talk about Disney jacking up all their prices on pretty much everything.
Yeah, Disney World, Disneyland. I think I mostly covered Disney World on the blog, but Disneyland saw price increases. Now it's October. They always do this because it's the beginning of the fiscal year, beginning of the quarter. So they do this every year. Sometimes you get it in February because they are ridiculous, but people are just getting really sick of it.
Yeah, I think that we're going to hit kind of peak Disney. And I think this is also why the attendance is down. Disney is too expensive for most families, for most people, even wealthier people. Like, I can think of so many other things you could spend your money on rather than going to Disney and dropping, $5, $10, $15,000.
And inflation's so bad, people are having trouble because, just going to the store, in a month, I saw prices go up, considerably in the last month or two at the stores. People can't afford it. And as we know, the park attendance has been kind of down. It is down this time of year anyway, but it's been down. And then Disney keeps reporting, hey, we're getting great ARPU, which is like revenue per user, customer, whatever. But they are, because the ones they have left, they're nickel and diming, and they're just raised prices on everything: tickets, annual passes, add-ons to annual passes, food, Savi's Workshop, the droid thing, parking, any place they could add a charge to it, lightning lanes, all of it, they just did.
Yeah, it's crazy. So let's talk about some of these price increases. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
All right, so walk me through this because I haven't seen all of the hikes yet.
Oh, there's a bunch. So I don't even have the Disneyland on here. This is just Disney World because that's where we mostly go. But here are some of the ones they've done. Theme park tickets. Well, now the theme park tickets are going to be over $200. Depending on the park as the high. They have a range. They've been having a range, and they've had like dates up for next year. Well, now they released the final couple months of next year, and they go up to $5, $10. Yeah, WDW News Today has a whole bunch of these on their site, so let's go to them. It's easier. So they have the Magic Kingdom range is $159 at the low end to $209 at the high end. Went up $10. Epcot's $139 at the low end per person per ticket, and it goes up to $199. It went up $5. Hollywood Studios is $149 to $204, which puts it over $200. It went up $5. And Disney's Animal Kingdom is the cheapest with $119 to $184 range. It went up $5.
Oh my God!
They also said that the Hopper tickets, made a jump too in price. They said that they were $277 and now they're at $284. They did that. Annual passes went up. Here I have some of that stuff. Annual pass prices. Yeah. So if you have the Incredipass Pass, it used to be $1,549. It jumped up $80 to $1,629. And now that one's available for Florida residents or anybody else. Sorcerer Pass is only for Disney Vacation Club and Florida residents. It went up $20 to $1,099. The Pirate Pass got jacked up $40 to $869. The Pixie Pass went $20 to $489. And then they raised their add-ons. Like there's a photo pass that you can get as an add-on. It got raised $10. And then the water and sports add-on also got raised $10 per ticket. So they raised that. We're talking they raised everything here. Like they have different ones here. They have here, merchandise went up $36.99. So they raised these like $2.
Oh my God! What are they?
Flies, they were $34.99. Now they're $36.99. These lounge fly bags are now priced at $100.
Weren't they like 60 or 70?
Yeah, they weren't that. Well, they always were a little higher, but now like just basic lounge flies are $100. They were like 80, and then they went to 90. Now they're 100. They said that Spirit jerseys did not increase. Yeah, they're going to claim that's what it was. But they noticed that. There's food prices went up. I know Savi's Workshop. This is Droid Depot and Savi's Workshop. Droid Depot went up to $119.99 to start, which is $20 higher.
Oh my God. They
Savi's
were
Workshop.
75 or something
like that. Yeah. Savi's Workshop is now $250.
Okay, you know what? You can get a third-party lightsaber that's way better than that. for
Oh, they're
less than
lightsabers. People
250.
complain because they said they break. So you said they break all the time. Let me see what else I have here. The different prices that went up. Um, I have down here Lightning Lane. Per day went up to $6. So Magic Kingdom maximum can hit $45 now.
Oh my God.
Epcot, this is per person per ticket just to be able to go on rides. So you pay the already jacked up rate on the tickets, and then you have to pay more on Lightning Lane.
Right.
Epcot can now hit 37 as a maximum, up from 32. Hollywood Studios, you'll peak out at $39. It was 35, and some of these were just like 20 some bucks a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's insane.
Animal Kingdom will go as high as 35, up from 29. Lightning Lane single pass, most of them only went up $1, except for Guardians of the Galaxy went up $3. Pricing for standard parking and oversized vehicle parking are now $5 more, $35 to park your car.
Oh my God.
Food prices they have here, they said a lot of it jumped up by 50 cents. Mickey pretzels are now $8.50 for a damn pretzel.
Are you freaking kidding me? For a pretzel? They were like $3 or $4 for the longest time. Then they went up to like $5. And now they're like $8.50. That's insane.
Dole Whips are now $5.79. Drinks, bottled drinks have gone up 21 to 25 cents each. It's ridiculous how much they keep raising the prices, and that's just Disney World. Disneyland also got price hikes today, and it's just they're outpricing everyone. And people are like saying, when it's cheaper to go to Disney in other countries, when it's cheaper to visit actual Europe.
Yes.
Because their prices are so high. And they'll do these deals like on hotel rooms where you get like, oh, guys, you'll get 20% off or whatever. But here's what happens. They have very few rooms set aside for that. So when you go to pick one, unless you do when they first announce it, they're not going to have it. They're not going to be available. And then sometimes I think they kind of jack the prices up a little to give you a quote unquote discount. It's not worth it. It just isn't worth it for all this stuff.
No, and that's just it. Why is Disney World attendance down? Why are people not going to the parks? Because the economy is not great right now. A lot of people are losing their jobs. People are under the fear of AI. We don't know what else is going to happen there, but like things aren't great. And one of the first things you're going to cut would be luxury items. And this is like Disney isn't even a luxury item. It's like luxury plus, right? I mean, it's more expensive to go to Disney World than it is to go to like Vegas or it is to go to...
It's insane. Disneyland went up higher than Orlando, so they went up to over like $209 on Christmas and New Year's Day in Orlando. It's going to be $224 at Disneyland.
That's I can't even make excuses for this company anymore. And I think what we're seeing, because we're seeing an overall lack of interest in like Disney parks related stuff. I mean, we've noticed it on our end, running the Disney blogs and stuff too. And I think it's just people are fed up, and I think they also are not even window shopping because they know they can't afford it.
It's insane. And then Disney's, this is on top of them going to raise the streaming costs again. Yeah. And then of course they keep trying to get you to switch to the ad supported because they keep selling ads, and then like record profits. And I love this. This is a statement that the company gave to Variety over all this. Disney parks offer a full day of experiences each day with ticket, hotel, and dining options designed to suit a wide range of needs and budget for all who visit. Oh, bullshit. Budget my ass. Even the value resorts are getting ridiculously priced. And then if you could go to a park, and it used to be you get like fast passes. Now, if you want to get on attractions, we have to pay more. You have to pay for Lightning Lane. And if you want to even go on specific attractions, 20 some bucks a person. I mean, it is ridiculous. I saw somebody talking about how they were going to go for a weekend, and it was going to cost them to go for a couple days just for the tickets. Like it was almost like, $1,000, just to go to a couple of days. Anyway, they go on. Our commitment to creating magical experiences for everyone remains at the heart of what we do, and that'll never change. Bullshit, Disney. You're not creating magical experiences for everyone. You're just turning everybody into a piggy bank. You don't care if people can actually go have fun. You just want them in the door so that we joked, and it's true though. If you can find a way that you can just make people pay you to go shopping and then pay you again, that's what you do. And not have to operate any attractions at all, that's what you do.
Well, that's what a lot of these companies are doing now. They're like, oh, join the collector club, and then you have to pay us, your annual dues, and then that's just for a chance to buy the overpriced merchandise. And that's what Disney World is now. It's basically your ticket is a chance to ride things, but to actually guarantee a ride, you're gonna have to pay extra.
Here at Disneyland, their Disney annual passes went up Their Inspire key went up $150
Oh
to
my God.
$1,900. The Believe key went up $100.
I remember when people were having a meltdown because the annual passes went over $1,000, and now we're talking almost $2,000 for an annual pass. It's insane.
And they keep changing the types of tickets, and they just keep, and they keep taking stuff away and then saying, "Oh, we're doing it to streamline it and then charge you more." I'm sorry, but it is ridiculous. And it might not sound like much. Well, it's only like a few dollars per this, a few dollars, but you add that up, you're talking like in a day with parking and everything. Someone could pay, a family of four could be paying $100 more easy a day. And then you multiply that times several days of vacation, and you're talking like it could go up to $500-$600 extra for a trip. I mean
more than that. I think that's conservative. I think your trip is probably going to cost $1,000 more than you think it was going to cost.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's a lot of money for people. That's a lot of money. And they can't afford it. Utilities are going up because we're stuck paying for AI. All those electric bills, everybody's getting charged fees to pay for other companies to have, discounts for us to pay for all their electric use and AI and all this other crap. We're getting nickel and dimed for utilities, nickel and dimed for, medications, nickel and dimed for health insurance. People can't afford it. It's just out of hand. And then Disney, I love Disney. I mean, the parks, I love them. Our daughter keeps wanting to go back so bad, but it is ridiculous. The prices are ridiculous.
Yeah.
The good news is if you do have the money to go, the crowds seem to be down because no one can fucking afford it.
So there you go. That's just it, right? And that's how people are going to view it. These Disney diehards on these forums, people that mortgage their houses to go to Disney.
They are. They're mortgaging their houses to go to Disney multiple times, losing their homes in some cases.
Yeah, so they're going to be like, well, more magic for me.
And then ironically, Disney's trying to be like, well, we offer a budget for everybody, and it's worth coming here. And I'm like, we try to make it so people can afford it and everything else, or they'll make comments like, well, you can do the things like having unlimited lightning lanes for the $500 or whatever it costs per person per day.
Yeah.
And they're like, we offer a wide range, but if you want to be able to ride anything, you have to pay for this stuff. And they keep saying Disney difference. Same damn company who, every year fights paying their fair share of property tax because they don't want to pay it, and they spend all this money, legal fees that we're probably paying for with all this upcharges to fight paying their fair share of taxes, which end up screwing over school districts and things like that. But you better make sure you pay them every penny that they think you should have to pay. And I guess the reason they have to charge more is because they need to make sure that they're making money to offset the theatrical bombs, the stupid idiotic choices they make at Disney Plus, to offset all the stuff they're supposed to be doing at parks, to offset, executive pay, all this other shit. They're basically the theme parks are carrying the rest of the company because they keep making dumb decisions.
It's infuriating, but I mean, it's just at the point now where like I miss it, but the Disney, and like I've talked about this before, the Disney World that I miss no longer exists. It doesn't exist anymore.
I don't know. I'm just mad because when you go in, I mean, $2 more. I thought it was ridiculous because yours used to be like $27.99.
Yeah.
And then they jumped up to 30, and I was like, that's insane. And they're 35, and now they're going 37 or 38 or whatever. And they're going to say, oh, they're going to claim it's because of tariffs and shit. That's what they're going to claim. It's like, you're already overpricing them to begin with.
Yeah.
You probably pay like $2 for those, if that. You're already overpricing. And they could do things to make it easier they could lower some prices, not just the hotel deal, which is not really a deal anyway, but they could like lower some prices, and they could say, hey, we understand that it's hard out there. Inflation's terrible. So, we're going to try to help you out. We're going to lower the cost of streaming for a year. We're going to lower this. We're going to lower that. They're not going to do that because, Bob Iger needs how much money in bonuses and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true. That's true. It's it's insane. The whole thing is just a
stupid decision. Another Marvel movie bombed the box office because we're completely out of touch and creatively bankrupt. Hurry up, raise prices.
Well, what they'll do is they'll raise prices, and then they'll raise the use of AI, so the profit margins greater.
Yeah, so the movies cost less, and they can pocket more. The Acolyte cost a shit ton more money than everybody thought, and it was a big bomb, and everybody hated it, and it was stupid. Hurry, raise prices to offset it. And then they're not even keeping up with inflation. We've talked about this before. Like, I mean, here's one of these examples people had. Here, they're like, this is a couple years ago. Here's the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets, because they used to be really not expensive, and now 158% increase in the last like few years.
Yeah,
From
it's because people keep
2014
paying
to
it.
2024. Meanwhile, gas went up is about the same. Loaf of bread here, everything else, like here's the inflation for everybody else, 70-some%, which is high.
Yeah.
7.45%, 158%. They have far outpaced inflation, and as long as people keep paying it, they're going to keep charging it.
And you don't even get full-size candy bars for that,
No.
right? You get the little mini candy bars. Like, come on, guys. People
They
are like,
give you
well,
a
it's
lot,
worth it.
though.
Yeah, they do. But they're like, oh, guys, it's worth it. You get some dollar store candy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's ridiculous. And then they're packing them in on these parties to the place that it's like a higher day at the park anyway. So you used to be, well, it's great because you can go ride rides with low wait times.
Yes.
No, your best time to do that is if they have after hours events. You're more likely like the after hours ones that it's just extra park time and stuff. Or like next year, like they usually like do January to the summer. You're better to do those than to go to these parties.
Yeah, because that used to be one of the selling points for the parties was just like, yeah, you basically get to park yourselves. It's lower crowds, you get extra stuff. It's definitely worth it. And it was like $75 a person or something.
Yeah, well now they pack people in. You're honestly, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, and I've said this for years actually on the blog and stuff. If you don't care about the party, your best thing to do on days of an event like the Halloween party or Christmas party is most people avoid the park that day because it closes early and they'll go other places. Well, go to the park that day. Go to Magic Kingdom that day. People won't go there because they know they're going to not get the full day, or they're going to wait to the party. Crowds aren't very bad. It's going to be actually probably worse at the party than it is at the park that day. Go that day, have a hopper and go someplace else, or go back to the hotel, or go to Disney Springs or something like that for the rest of the evening. But go there. If you go that day, you're going to get probably lower wait times than you would if you even went to the party that day.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just can't give up anymore. I mean, it's like I liked going to Disney. It meant a lot to our family to go to Disney. We did it for years. That company no longer exists. It's just the culture has changed. The pricing has changed. It feels different. The last time I was there, it felt different. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but didn't feel like it did before.
All the things they used to say were perks to go. The bus, the shuttle bus, the Magic Express. You had that. You had free fast passes. Like different things they would tout as like, these are the perks. You need to come stay at this resort. It's a Disney difference. Here's what we give you. You pay for all that now.
Yeah.
The Disney difference is you pay more and you get less. And they keep touting, acting like it's like, this is a Disney difference. There is no Disney difference. The Disney difference is shit. You can wipe your ass with a Disney difference.
You wipe your ass.
The Disney difference is they make you, I'm waiting for them to charge you to use the bathroom.
Oh, don't give them ideas. They're already doing it in China. Like if
they do it in other
use
countries,
the bathroom.
they do it in other countries all the time.
Yeah, but if you want toilet paper, you gotta watch
toilet paper. Yeah, Disney. We're using too much toilet paper, guys. So if guests want more toilet paper, they need to scan their Magic Band so we can charge their room. Well, I saw somebody in Vegas was complaining. She went to Vegas and was staying in a hotel, and they knew not to touch the mini bar because you get upcharged.
Yeah.
She got like a $200, $300 charge on her thing, and she's like, "From what?" They plugged their phones into the outlet near this little tray that had stuff on it. If you use that outlet, it costs $300. That's what we're heading for Disney.
Yeah, yeah, and they're looking at Vegas as for ideas. I think on how to upcharge, because they figure when people are there. Once you get them, they call it the mouse trap. Once you get into the mouse trap, they're just going to keep upcharging you. And they know you're wealthy enough to go, so you're going to pay it. You already, have $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 sunk into this vacation. What's another $2,000, $3,000, $4,000?
Well, it's a lot of money. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000
to normal people,
but not to,
yeah.
So and then they give you these deals and they'll be like, well, quick, hurry, you have 3 months to do it. It's like most people take years to plan a trip because it's so flipping expensive. I mean, do they do this every year and raise prices every year? Yes. Were we expecting them to raise prices this year? Yes. But they raised it on way more than just tickets.
Oh, yeah.
And we expected price hikes, but it's like they're like going price hike crazy this year. And it's like people are just over it. They're just over it. This is the wrong time. Wrong time to do this. You still need the guests to come.
All right. So we got to wrap this up.
Yes, because I'm going to go get pizza.
All right.
We're getting pizza for dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to cost a lot less than Disney's pizza.
Way less. It's going to cost as much as like one slice of pizza at Disney.
So please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.
For more pop culture news, views, and rants, go to news.clownfishtv.com. That's news.clownfishtv.com.